The Agreement on Fisheries Subsidies, adopted at the 12th Ministerial Conference of the WTO in June 2022, represents an historic achievement. It's the first WTO agreement to focus on sustainability and the environment by prohibiting certain harmful fisheries subsidies. For the agreement to enter into force, 2/3 of WTO members must formally deposit an instrument of acceptance. Our aim is to expedite and facilitate this process so that the agreement enters into force as soon as possible and the world can reap its benefits. My colleague will outline how members can prepare and deposit a valid instrument of acceptance.
As indicated on our dedicated webpage, to be valid, an acceptance instrument needs to fulfill certain simple but key requirements. Legally, members need to accept the amendment protocol that integrates the Agreement on Fisheries Subsidies into the WTO agreement. A valid acceptance instrument needs to identify this amendment protocol by its full title and date and place of adoption. In addition, the instrument needs to contain language expressing the members' unambiguous consent to be bound by this protocol. A valid instrument also needs to specify the date and place of its issuance, be physically signed, and specify the name and title of the person signing the instrument. A valid instrument should normally be signed by either the head of state, the head of government, or the Minister of Foreign Affairs, also known as the Big Three. All of this is detailed on our dedicated webpage, which also contains a template for a valid acceptance instrument. To resolve any issues in advance, please send your draft instrument prior to making arrangements and before it is signed to the WTO Secretariat for review. If the instrument is drafted in a non-WTO language, an unofficial courtesy translation in one of the 3 WTO languages, English, French or Spanish, needs to accompany the document. Once the instrument is finalised and signed, the original needs to be deposited with either the Director General or our depositary team. The date of deposit corresponds to the date when the valid original instrument fulfilling the aforementioned requirements is received by the WTO. If you have any questions, please contact us at deposit.assist@wto.org.
Thank you for your attention and for all your efforts towards the expeditious entry into force of the Agreement on Fisheries Subsidies. Members' work to implement the agreement's protocol is crucial for the health of our ocean and the livelihoods of those dependent on fish.